Wealthinaire, I'm looking at my phone now and I have no text from you whatsoever. I have it in my hand, so text me. All right, let's just dive straight into this topic. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday, what's going on in the Acre Boys world? Work as usual. We are on the clock. Looking at things, looking at different places to invest in, different tax sale auctions, and I'm going to spend some time there today speaking about different tax sale auctions and what kind of deeds that you should be focusing on. You may have heard of a lot of different things and all of those things, but don't confuse yourself, right? When it comes to tax sale investing, primarily you'll be dealing with two different type of deeds. That's it. You'll be dealing with, no, let me correct what I just said. When it comes to tax sale auctions, you'll be dealing with one deed. One. When it comes to buying land in general, more than likely you'll be dealing with just these two deeds. The most popular one that most people are probably familiar with, and most common when it comes to buying land. When I say buying land, that is if you're buying from a person, it's probably going to be a general warranty deed, right? A general warranty deed is going to be a deed that will be given to you after property has been ran through title by a title company. All right, I see you. I see your text. I'll respond to it. But a general warranty deed is going to be a deed that's given by a title company after a property has ran through title, has been cleared by title. What exactly does that mean? That means that title company offered title insurance on the property. Why is this helpful? That means that if anything goes wrong with your property, that deal is covered with title insurance, meaning that they'll cover with X amount of insurance and they'll back it with their resources, their funds. They're your protection. We recommend that outside of tax sale investing, if you're buying property straight from a homeowner or a landowner or a land seller, run your property through title. Let them be the experts. All right. I also recommend when you're dealing with title companies, try and find a title company that's closest to the said property that you're dealing with. Why? Because title companies, they have to deal with the courthouse, the county courthouse, the county clerk's office, and things like that. And if you choose, sometimes they have these international title companies that work in all 52 states. You can choose them. They're all right, but they're going to take longer to get your deal to the closing table than a title company that's in the area of the courthouse. Because to make this or put this into layman's term, the title company physically, or they may have to mail it in paperwork to the courthouse. The ones that's in the same area of the courthouse, they usually go themselves, or they have a runner that runs back and forth to the courthouse. So that's why we recommend that you pick a title company that's closest to your said property, meaning that if you buy in Jones County, pick a title company that's in Jones County. If you're dealing with a rural market, just find the closest title company that's to that rural market. Sometimes in these rural markets, they don't have a lot of title companies that sit in that area. So we'll just look on the outskirts, or you just look into the closest radius that'll get you closest to the said property. It'll move a lot faster for you. We have ran properties through title and things have came back. Some hiccups have came back that we didn't have to worry about. The title company had to worry about it, meaning that we had to reverse. This doesn't happen often, so I don't want to scare anybody. But has it happened in history? Absolutely. Nobody's perfect, neither is title companies. But I highly suggest if a title company, if this is what they do for a living, if this is their profession, And if it slipped through the cracks on them, what would have happened if you tried to do it on your own? Let's frame it that way. So I highly suggest that you let the experts be the experts, especially when you're buying properties for over $5,000 or more. All right. Now, when you're dealing with tax bought properties, I don't care what nobody tells you, you will only receive one type of deed. You may have heard, some of you may have heard of nothing, but the ones that think they know a little bit, then you will deal with, you maybe heard different type of deeds named, sheriff deeds, order to deeds, treasurer deeds, all of those things, special warranty, all of those things. It all is the same thing. It's a quit claim deed. That's what you're going to get when you're dealing with a tax sale auction, right? They will not give you a warranty deed. It will not be backed up by a title company. It is called caveat emptor, buyer beware, buy at your own risk, because all we can offer you is a quit claim deed. And all a quit claim deed does is transfer over ownership. That's it. Any auction that you're dealing with from a tax sale perspective, that is all you would receive. Don't get a brain on this. Just quit claim deed is all you're going to get. We've had people come in and say, well, I got a warranty. If you haven't got a warranty deed, if you was at an auction, trust me. You get a quit claim deed. It'll transfer over ownership out of the county's name into your name, right? Then if you get it and you go to sell it, you'll transfer ownership from your name or your company to the person name that you're selling it to. All right. That's why when it comes to tax bought properties, a lot of real estate offices, they don't deal with quit claim deeds or tax bought properties. They only deal with general warranty deeds, properties that's backed up by insurance. Now, has it been fraud dealing with tax sale property? Absolutely. Has it been fraud with dealing with general warranty properties? Absolutely. But general warranty properties, if you run it through a title company, you're backed up by insurance. Properties coming from the auction, you only backed up by your knowledge of what you're doing. So once again, I recommend education. People will pull a fast one on you if you let them. What do I mean by that? How do someone, what has happened when it comes to quit claim deeds? I'll give you real life scenarios of what has happened with land when it comes to quit claim deeds. So anybody can say they're anybody, right? How do you verify if you go on the marketplace right now and someone was selling a piece of land? First and foremost, what questions do you ask? Right? That's first and foremost. You don't know. Like, I know what to ask, but if you were new, what would you ask about the deal? All right. I suggest that you ask what kind of deed is offered. If they tell you a quit claim deed, you should go and seek professional help. Because when you're dealing with just a quit claim deed, how do you evaluate who's the owner? How do you evaluate if that property is not still at an auction? We've seen it all. And they'll sell it to you, even if they still don't own it, meaning that they could have lost it back to the county for non-payment of taxes, but they'll still claim it and still try to sell it to you. And they'll send you a real deed. Anybody can make a quit claim deed if you know how to make one. So it goes back to what we've always stated: education, 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 knowing what to look out for, knowing how to handle yourself during these transactions, so on and so forth. So when it comes to a tax sale auction, right? He said quit claim is supposed to be temporary anyway. No, not necessarily. Quit claim can last a lifetime. Now, how do you turn a quit claim deed into a warranty deed? That's called quiet title action. That's what that's called. I'm not going to break down what quiet title action is. That's for another time, for another place. But education, let's stand on that. All right, let's stand on that. Quit claim deeds are when you're dealing with larger acreage. It works well when you're transferring it to from family member to family member. Because if you're dealing with your own family, oh, even if it was a friend that you were transferring it over to, that's close proximity, and everyone knows each other. And you may not want to go and pay a title company to handle the transaction for you, or you may. All right, but quick claim deeds, it works well when it's going from family member to family member, and things like that. All right, so comment top 20. Clearly, we can help with all of this. We can help. And we do have our mastermind happening in New York City, February 28th, where we'll be breaking down entry-level investing. We'll be breaking down all the systems that we use, not just breaking down, giving you the same systems that we use. It'll be a full day, 8 hours, right? I suggest that you come with your laptop because we will be teaching. We will be leaving you with things that you can go home with and continue to participate. All right. She said, F. Jean Anders said, what is the type of education besides a realtor license are you talking about? We're investors. We don't have realtor's license. Just education of experience, knowing what to watch out for. All right. Knowing what to watch out for, knowing the language, knowing what the paperwork is, knowing what the meaning of the paperwork is, and things of that nature. When it comes to tax sale investing, knowing what to buy, knowing how to buy, knowing where to buy, knowing when the auctions is going on. So we have 9 years of experience of all of this, and this is what we impart to people that come into our ecosystem. I'm just giving you experiences and losses. Because once you know the losses, you know how to avoid them. And those equate to wins. All right. New York Masterclass will not be virtual. This is for only a limited amount of people. We have 20 spots for that Masterclass, and some of those spots have already been filled. I believe we have about 13 spots left for that New York Masterclass. It will be an intimate room. So get your seats before time runs out. I do understand how we move. We like to wait to the last minute. And I'm not selling you. I'm just telling you that once these 20 slots are reserved, then that particular event will be closed out. That's all that I'm saying. And we're purposely keeping it at 20 so we can have time to spend with everyone with teaching, because we'll be starting from the beginning. We'll be giving beginning lessons, and by the time we get through the end of the day, you would have learned how to start as a beginner and be able to go off on your own and continue to do this. All right, so February 28th is going down. Comment the word top 20. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. I have to be I'm always honest with you. I'm a little tired today, just a little tired. Why? I don't know. I guess it's just how it is from day to day, right? Sometimes the energy is high, sometimes the energy is low, but the show must go on. And what you're seeing now is the show going on. Team, no excuses. Do what you have to do. Do what you say you're going to do. And as you can see, if you've been on these lives with me, you probably heard me say that. It looks on a little raggedy paper, but nevertheless, I have a list. And guess what's on my list? Go live. So here we are. We're going live. So I suggest, in order to move the needle, that you write these things down. I suggest that on a daily basis, you have 3 to 5 things that you need to get done for the day, and you get them done and X them off. Why? Because this ensures that we are taking accountability for ourselves. This ensures that the needle is moving, even if it's moving at a snail's pace. By the end of 1 week, you will have accomplished 15 to 30 different things. And 15 to 30 different things of anything is productive. If you can do more, do more. Just my experience, just my advice. If it works for you, I'm glad that I can help. If it doesn't work for you, then I hope whatever you have in place is working for you. All right. So top 20, February 28th, we'll be on this message until February 27th, or until these seats are filled. I don't know when they'll get filled, but I do know how our culture moves. We are always late, or we'll wait to the last minute. Promise you, February 28th, somebody's going to be looking for tickets. The day of, somebody's going to be looking for tickets. So get in front of it is all I'm saying, people. Get in front of it if you plan to attend. Get it before it's gone. All right. I hope this live was helpful. Know the difference between a warranty deed and a quitclaim deed. Primarily, as new people, those are the two deeds that you will be dealing with. A general warranty deed is a deed that's backed up by title insurance, and a quitclaim deed is a deed that strictly transfers ownership. When it comes to tax sale investing, that is the only type of deed that you will receive. I don't care what other name that they put it under. It is equivalent to a quitclaim deed, and it only does one thing: transfers ownership. That is it. Don't get that confused. All right. When you're buying any land, always ask what type of deed is being conveyed over. That is even the language to use. Don't switch it up. All right. That's what I said. Like, we even give you the verbiage, the correct verbiage to use. What kind of deed is being conveyed over? All right. Hope it was helpful. Y'all enjoy your day. Peace. Love.